Hey guys, Max92 and welcome back to another tryout. Today's tryout is on What the Golf! As you can see here, I have the mic in a different stand in the hopes that I can avoid some of the issues I've had with audio for the last couple episodes. I can't find my good stand, so I just have this small one. I have another... Anyway, I'm off topic. Let's just skip by that. I just want to acknowledge things are different. Anyway, What the Golf? It's just a very, very normal golf game. There's nothing weird, nothing strange about it. This is just how golf is, pretty sure. I can't say I've personally played much golf, but pretty sure it's just how it is. Like, you know, it's just golf. You know, that's it. It's all. There's no. Okay, yeah, it's a very like silly golf game. You know, it's funny. It's fun. It's a pretty creative game with what it does and how it goes forth with itself. I really like it in that way. And like, again, a lot of the humor is like puns and stuff, like golf puns and whatnot, or like combining things. Like your ending of the level's little congratulations text will mostly just be like a pun combining golf and whatever happened in the level a lot of times. But like sometimes it's like and other times it's like you know, but that's just how puns are. It's just very fun with how it presents itself in that way. I find the game very simple, as in it's just like click, you know, release, you know, what stuff, you know, it's very simple in its design and, you know, the gameplay, but it has a lot of potential in the gameplay design with how you craft the different levels and all of that stuff, to where it has a lot of variety from even just the hour that I've played, is how the levels are crafted and what you do within them. And it's just there's just a lot of that potential in just this basic concept that they've really done a great job capturing, I think, so far. And the way it does that is by constantly just subverting your expectations of like what the golf is. What the golf is. Like, you know, you might think, I am the golf ball. Obviously, I'm going to hit the golf ball. But in fact, you're not the golf ball, or, you know, there's something more complicated going on. And as you play more levels in an area or play the challenge versions of the levels, you get like an expanded on that. It expands on the concepts. So like there's a section where it's doing like a kind of a platformer thing, and the more you play through that little section, the more stuff it does with the concept. And as you play like the challenge versions of the levels, it also has just more iteration on the concept. And so it basically takes this area, does all it can with this concept, and then it's like, okay, go do the next thing. At least in so far that I've played. One of my favorite parts is the sound design and the music. Just how, you know, the music changes with how you're playing. Like if you like hold down the aim button while the golf ball is in motion, the music will sort of simplify down into some more like bass parts. And, you know, when you win the level, the music gets into sort of a maximalist form from what it was before. Like the music ebbs and flows based on how you play the game, and that's always really good to do with your sound design if you can, to make it intrinsic in the gameplay. And that's just really fun when the music is part of that. And, you know, each area seems to have like pieces of a song, or pieces of the same song might be over here, and then you get different parts of that same song in a different area. And so like that stuff is pretty fun in just the way that it's done. The music is really, really fun. I bought the soundtrack so I could use it in this video more easily, but also because I accidentally forgot to record some audio for like the first 20 minutes. I forgot to record game audio for like the first 20 minutes I was playing, so I wanted to get some of the songs so I can recreate some of the stuff from earlier on, or at least attempt to. But like, it's also just fun. It's nice to have, you know, and I was like, yeah, I like this music. I probably wouldn't have bought the soundtrack if I didn't like the music. That's just sort of like, yeah, I like the music enough to buy the soundtrack. All in all, this was a pretty great get from whichever bundle that I bought that this came in. I'll put something on screen about that if I can find it. Because I've bought a lot of bundles this year, so I can't remember all of them. But, like, this was really fun, and I'm going to play more of it because I want to see how far it takes the concepts. You know, is it going to end with, like, a hack the world, but golf? Like, I want to see what it does and how it does that and how it gets there. And I think that it's really fun, and even, like, the challenge levels are generally pretty approachable and fun. I've only had like that much trouble with a couple of the challenges so far, but I'm assuming like they'll get harder and they'll look more, but they're just fun to like figure out. And I think that's sort of like the base game is very simple, and you know, you're just trying to hit a thing from one place to another place, and then you have the challenge ones which add a bit more thought to it to be like, okay, how exactly there's something different about it that I need to figure out, and I really like how it does that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have written down for my notes here. So before, I just want to mention I've been playing on Steam. Forgot to mention that at the start, but yeah, that's all I really had to say. So if you can't tell so far, I've had nothing but praise. I don't think I have a single negative point on this list here. So the Game Pass's tryout, so that's plain simple. I liked it, and you know, I think everyone should check it out because it's pretty fun. So yeah, that's what I have to say about What the Golf. So we're going to get down into the end bits here. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. If you go in the description, find links to all sorts of places. I have, you know, Twitter, a Patreon, a Bandcamp, Redbubble, etc., etc. Links down there. You can click them and find where they lead, follow them, do what you do there. If you like this video, I already said that. If you want to keep with this and other shows, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Have you played What the Golf? Let me know what you thought down in the comments there. Share the video. Do the things. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!